way they think, man. Go ahead.
That's your one.
Verse 20. For everyone that doeth evil.
Matter of fact, man, we going to that nigga woman, man. You know what I want, Ciroc. Ciroc, 25.
Yes. Yes.
We mentioned that nigga woman, man.
You want me to finish?
We going to Ciroc right quick. We gonna come back, man.
It's Ciroc 25.
That's how the spirit works.
What you want at 25? You can just close your eyes and do this.
Start there. Wherever you want it.
Alright. I had something. This is what I wanted right here. This is Ciroc 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Alright, we always use that example. Because a woman don't obey the laws of the Heavenly Father. She don't want to be submissive to her husband. What she would do is have a baby, like we always use the example, have a baby and say it's yours, but it's a man's baby across town. And you paying child support.
See, across the street.
Across the street. Your next door neighbor, been popping your old lady, and you thinking it's your baby, and you leave her, y'all get into it, because she all angry and mad. Right? That you end up leaving her, and she end up putting you on child support, and the baby belongs to the man next door. That's the wickedness of a woman. It ain't even told you.
It says all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
This out the Bible. Go ahead.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says in verse 20, as the climbing up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged,
hard.
So is a wife full of words to a quiet man.
She's full of words, that means she's angry. Okay? She's angry. She full of words, is angry. So it's hard. Like you said, man, an old man climbing up a sandy hill, it's hard to deal with a woman that's always angry. That's the nigga woman, man. Go ahead.
Right.
This verse 21. It says, stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman. She can look good and be pretty, right? Beautiful to you. But you looking at her saying, man, I want to get with that. But she probably got a disease that'll kill you dead. Or end up getting you robbed, killed. Or not doing the will of the Heavenly Father. It ain't got to be in that order, but it can fall on you. Go ahead.
It says, and desire her not for pleasure.
Yeah, you looking at her just to pop. I'm trying to get next to her. She can have a husband. Then you committed adultery. She can be lying saying, I ain't got no husband. Then find out you over there popping, her husband come home, and you end up getting put to death. Okay? Because he found you and his wife in his bed, in his home, popping his wife. So you better watch out. Go ahead. Because you got to remember, she full of words, so she could be mad at him for one day, and you see her, and she'll be into you trying to get back at him, and have you going off, and he come home and end up putting you to death, man.
Like last year, I can't remember if it was in Memphis or just somewhere in Tennessee. It was this Hispanic dude dating this black woman, and then he took her to the mall and took a bottle of Victoria's Secrets. At the end of the day, she told him to drop him off at the house. Then got smart with her, told her, this my husband, this my man house right here. He blew her head off.
See? Or she could end up dead. You know? She could end up dead, man. You know? Right. Go ahead.
This
verse adulteress, man.
Verse 23. A wicked woman, verse 22. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
She's full of anger, man. She always mad, man. Impudent. She don't have to understand or see in the future of what this man is trying to do, serving y'all by smell shot. So she's full of anger and she just, being wicked. Right? Go ahead.
I'm gonna read this right. This is Ciroc 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. A woman that don't have fear in serving Yahweh Shema Shai by serving her man and being submissive to her man, pursuing Genesis 3 and 16, and always got a lot of mouth on her. She's a bitch. That's a dog. Okay? That's what you call a female female dog is a bitch, and she polluted. Okay, go ahead.
But it says, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord.
She that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. She won't be running her mouth and bucking up against her husband, always angry at him for nothing. A war zone. Okay? Because she knows she's supposed to be in order when it comes to her man. Because that's how she's supposed to serve the house outside. Up under her man.
God.
Okay? And her being loudmouth and running her mouth and being bold, right? And being bold, nobody wants that. That put that man go ahead and read.
All right, this I'm gonna jump up to verse 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
Yeah, it's spittle. When you spit, that ain't worth nothing. Right?
But it says, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
Yeah, she'll support, man. She'll support, man. She'll help me, man.
I'm gonna jump up to verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro.
Right.
And he that have hold of her is as though he held a scorpion.
Yeah, you can't control her, man. She just all out of you. You hold the scorpion by the neck. He all over the place, just shaking, man. You can't control her, man, because she's full of anger, man. She don't want no head over her, man. She don't want that guy over her, man. She's full of anger, man. You know?
Verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straight, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty.
Yeah. So if your daughter got a lot of freedom, which these women do, if they got a lot of freedom, don't think that she ain't gonna be doing acts that you wouldn't approve of. Don't think that she not gonna be doing acts that the Heavenly Father don't approve of. She gonna be doing all things up under the sun. She gonna be going live. She might be sleeping with 2 or 3 dudes in one night and one day in the same room, showing out. Okay? You know? But go ahead.
All right, verse 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Yeah, she got on all that makeup. She proud. She walking up and down the street thinking that she the shit, and that shit don't stink. You can see that pride on her, man. And you know what happens with a woman. She full of pride, man. You can't tell her nothing. So if you try to tell her something, guess what she gonna be doing? Guess what she gonna be? Angry at you. When you try to tell her, look, you need to take all that stuff out. You don't look right. You look like a hoe. She's so proud, but she ain't gonna even listen to you, because other men that told her, look, I look good in this. But you telling her as a husband, trying to look out for her, and telling her, look, you look like a slut. She ain't even trying to hear that. She gonna be proud, man, and not even pay attention to you, man. You see, and if you tell her her wrongs, she gonna be angry at you, man. You ain't gonna be able to keep house with her, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is Rock 25 and
well, that's it on that. Ain't no more.
Oh, that is 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
Jump up to 12 and read down.
All right. This is Rock 25 and 12. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of His love,
right?
And faith is the beginning of cleaving unto Him.
Yeah, cleaving unto Him. Right. Go on.
All right. Verse 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and
Give me any plague but the plague of the heart. Plague of the heart is talking about the mind, to where you won't fear Him. And fear is dealing with love and wisdom. Okay? That's the beginning of wisdom, is the fear of the Most High. So don't plague his mind to where he won't fear the Most High and he won't have that wisdom. Okay? That's what he's saying.
He said, give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Hey, the wickedness of a woman, she is rebellious. she always angry, and what that is gonna do is gonna cause her to go astray against the Heavenly Father. So he was like, look, don't give me that plague. I don't want that to where I go astray from you. But that's what the women do. They get irritated and bitter and they go astray. Okay? They are the world. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, verse 14. And any affliction, but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge, but the revenge of enemies.
Right. And that, what that's talking about is they're dealing with the woman, because that anger right there, your enemy will be angry, and the one that afflicts you will be angry. So read that again.
It says, it's a rock 25 and 14. It says, and any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me, and any revenge but the revenge of enemies.
Both of them is dealing with anger. Okay? Both of them is dealing with anger. So don't put that on me, that anger. Read it again. Shit, I lost my thought.
It says, and any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me.
Start up and read it again.
This is Rock 25 and 14.
Right.
And any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me.
Now start up at
13.
Yeah.
It says, give me any plague but the plague of the heart.
Right.
And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman.
Right.
Then verse 14. And any affliction but the affliction from them that hate me.
Right.
And any revenge but the revenge of enemies.
Both of them, somebody that hates you and your enemy, both of them are dealing with anger. Okay? So he's saying don't put that anger on me to where I would go astray. Okay? Go ahead.
All right, verse 15. There is no head above the head of a serpent.
There is no head above the head of a serpent. Okay? A serpent right there is uncontrollable. They'll be going left and right. You try to hold the neck, they'll be all out of control. And they won't have a head over them. They don't want no head over them. And them going out of control to where you're trying to tame them, they're dealing with anger too. Okay? And death. Go ahead.
It says, there is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy.
Right. All that dealing with anger. Go ahead.
Verse 16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
So that wicked woman, she's angry. So if you're talking about keeping house with her, guess what? She's gonna be angry, and you'd rather be dwelling with a lion or a serpent than keep house with an angry woman. That's what it's saying. Go ahead.
It says, verse 17, the wickedness of a woman changes her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
Yeah, she'll be so angry towards you, right? And do evil things towards you. You'll be like, man, who is this woman, man? I don't even know who this broad is, man. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? That's what you be saying. Goddamn, man, what's wrong with you, man? You don't know the stuff that you doing crazy? Be angry, man. But that's it on that. Go back. I'm through with that.
Romans 8 and 6.
Right.
It says, for to be carnally minded is death.
Yeah, drop that and go back to John.
John.
Yeah.